Good afternoon. It is Friday, February 21st. It is currently 4:40 in the afternoon. And it is time to get to work. Busy Friday night, I think. Well, it should be. I'm hoping. Because, man, this sun is horrible. Bad light. Really bad light. Kings Warriors game on tonight. And there's Harry Connick Jr. at the Thunder Valley Casino, which is out in the Roseville area, Roseville-Lincoln area. Just some other stuff going on around town and stuff like that. Typical busy Friday night with clubs and bars and all that other good stuff. So it should be a good Friday night. I may try to do something a little bit different later on tonight when the Kings game is done. I'm gonna try to get a ride that takes me from downtown out to Roseville to see if I can catch the end of the Harry Connick Jr. concert, to see if I can test that market out a little bit. One of my viewers gave me a little tip, and so we're going to see how that works out. I want to see how it is out there as far as business wise goes, and then if I can make my way back downtown or pick up stuff in Roseville, or maybe get over to Folsom for the end of the night. That would be kind of the plan for tonight. So right now, what we're going to do is turn on the apps. No Mystro tonight. I am running both apps again. I'm also trying something a little bit different than I normally do, and that is I'm running one app on one phone and one app on another phone, just to see how that works out. I do have it still set up to where the navigation goes to the Tesla screen, so we're going to still do that. As I said on Wednesday night, that when the Uber ride comes in, and if I'm on a Lyft ride, it kicks out the Lyft ride on the Tesla nav. So having the dual phone set up here will make it so I can at least see the nav on Lyft and still kind of pay attention to what's going on with the Uber rides as they come in. So we're going to see how this plays out. Again, tip from another viewer to try to use two phones. I know this is nothing new to probably most of you. I'm a little late to the game when it comes to this, but we're going to give it a try and see how it goes. And we'll just see how the night unfolds. So with that, let's turn on Lyft here. And on my other one, we'll turn on Uber. Did that go online? No, yeah, I did. Didn't make any noise. I was wondering if it was even online. All right, let's go over here. Go online. Allow access. All right, we got them both running. So we'll see what happens. I'm going to hang out here for a minute. If I get a ride, if I don't, I'll start making my way downtown, and we'll start the night when that happens. So, also forgot to mention, Uber does have a little quest thing going on this weekend. Starts today. 40 rides for $30. I signed up for it. If I get it, great. If not, no big deal. Oh, look, Roseville, Uber. I'm going to take that one. Sweet. Got our first ride. Nice. Hey, that didn't kick over. I'll have to change the setting. All right, we're all set. I got my first ride. Going to be going out to Mather to pick up Lisa here, and then we're going to head out to Roseville. So with that, I'll be back. All right, quick update. 3 rides in. First ride went out to Roseville. Second ride brought me here into the grid. And third ride kind of got me in the downtown area where I'm at right now. And now I'm waiting for another ride. And those have all been on Uber. I will say this. One of the negatives about running the apps on separate phones is that I'm not recording on the other phone, so you don't really get to see the Uber rides over on the other phone. So you'll get to see those at the end of the night, because I can show you then, but not right now. But so far so good. One of the things I did notice is that the Uber app on the other phone, my iPhone, is not connecting up to the Tesla nav, which isn't a big deal, but I did notice that. But it's the way it goes. It's all right. Obviously the Lyft one will do that on the phone I'm on right now recording this. But yeah, seems to be very busy down here tonight, so I'm hoping that it's going to be a good night. At least it looks like it's going to be, so we'll see what happens. The game's going to get started here pretty soon, and yeah, so we'll keep grinding here. Actually, I just got an Uber ride right now. We're going to go pick up Keegan and continue this night, so I'll be back here in a little bit. All right, quick update. It's been okay. Kind of gone through the slow period when the game's been going on, and it's starting to pick up a little bit. But you know, that's kind of typical. Finally back down here in the grid area. Was out here in the East Sac area for a little bit, but finally made it back down here, and hopefully we keep moving. That's what I'm hoping for right now. But we'll see what happens. The game should be getting out here probably like in the next 30 to 45 minutes. So I'm going to probably stay down here where I'm at right now, or actually maybe move down a little bit further into the grid to position myself for some rides out of the game down there and see how that works out. Again, the 2-phone thing's been working pretty well. I've been able to dirty stack some rides, and that's always beneficial. And yeah, so that's kind of where we're at right now. I'll be back here in a little bit with another update, probably after the game, and we'll see how that goes. All right, I'll be back. Alrighty, quick update. Been busy picking up. Game got out and did a bunch of rides. It's kind of paused right now, but it's there's a shit ton of people out tonight. I mean, just because of the game, but then like all the clubs are packed, so it's going to be pretty busy down here tonight. I'm pretty curious to see what happens, especially if Lyft has the kind of surge that it did the other week, which was pretty impressive. It was like, I think it was like $11 or something like that. They had $11 surge going. Whoa, I lost my light. So I'm curious to see if that's going to happen again tonight. So I'm going to try to stay down here and take advantage of that if it does happen, which would be, you know, in the next 3 hours. So we'll see what happens. But so far so good. It's been busy, and I've been cranking out rides. Right now, just hit a little bit of a lull, and I'm sure it'll pick back up here soon. This setup with 2 phones, it's pretty good, but I'll say this: it's way more distracting using 2 phones than one. I've noticed that, so much so that I'm going to continue doing it for the rest of the night, but I would probably not do it again. It's just too much. I mean, there's kind of too much going on at one time, and it's really easy to get distracted by one phone over the other, especially with rides coming in. I have been turning off the whatever phone that I'm not doing a ride on. I've been going offline and then coming back online when I am, like, you know, a 0.2 of a mile away from the drop off, to get it back, to fire it back up to see if I can get a ride right away. And that's been better. But if I'm driving and the other phone's going off, it's just too much for me. I don't like it. You know, it's not worth getting in an accident over something like that, and that's what I'm more worried about than anything. So I would, for me personally, probably wouldn't do this again. Probably just stick with one, and then still dual app it, but just turn the other one off on the single phone when I'm doing the other ride, you know, and then go and turn it on again right before I get to the drop off. But yeah, so that's kind of my opinion on using 2 phones. As far as getting better rides, because one of the viewers made a comment and said that, you know, that you'll get better rides if you use a single app, one app on one phone, one on the other. I don't find that to be true. This is one night that I've done this, and so far I don't see that to be the truth, that to be a fact. I don't think it really matters, personally. I think it really comes down to whether or not you're the closest driver or you're within the vicinity for you to get the ride. I don't think they're monitoring your phone that closely to know whether you're on the Lyft app or whether you're on the Uber app, kind of a thing. So I haven't seen that that's improved the quality of rides, so to speak. Look, I got one for $3.11 and one for $3.10. We'll do this one and we'll skip that one. All right, I'm gonna go get whoever this is over here on the Uber app, Krista. We're gonna go get Krista and continue on with the night, and I'll be back here with an update in a little bit. Alrighty, that's a wrap. Pretty decent night. Busy. Especially after like 9:30. But good night. Decent. As you can see right there, Lyft 108, 13 rides, not bad. Let's go take a look at them. Let me move me down here. Well, first let's do this. Wow, 65 rides. Not what I would call a spectacular acceptance rate. Let's see. 4 tips. 13 for 65. Let's see. Here you go. That last ride, 1463. Well, actually, the 1519 ride at 210. That got me back towards home, and then the last ride actually took me to Folsom, but that was fine. Not bad. Here's the rest of them. Let me get me out of the way. Well, there you go. There they all are. Not bad. Let's go look at Uber. There you go, 123. So what is that? 232? I don't know. Again, too late for math. I'll put the total up here on the screen. Only 14 rides for them, so you can see I got 26 more to go for the Quest. I'm not that motivated on the Quest so much. If we go back to Lyft, I mean, there I got 28 rides to get $100. I'm a little bit more motivated for that. So we'll see how tomorrow rolls out in the city. But anyway, let's take a look at these rides. That one. Most of the Uber rides, I mean, the Uber rides were pretty decent. I started out with kind of a bang, and then they kind of got into the normal dollar range, so to speak. Not many tips tonight, though, on Uber rides. Here you go. There's the first 2 rides. Again, the first ride took me out to Roseville. Second ride took me back into town. Not bad. I mean, decent rides. Overall, pretty decent night. Not too bad. So that's going to do it for tonight. Back at it tomorrow in the city. Dual apps, everything going. And we're going to... God, my lighting is horrible. Garage light went out. Yeah, so we'll be back at it tomorrow night. Thanks for watching. Appreciate all the feedback and comments. And if you would be so kind to hit the subscribe button, hit that like button, I would greatly appreciate it. And if you have any questions, please leave a comment. And with that, I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right, see ya.